Okay, and I'm recording. So, I missed you guys.
Yeah, we had to take a week off,
I
and
know.
nothing. It did not get better for those people watching on Phoenix's channel, because my channel is not going to be uploading for a while. I'm having 2 weeks of internet problems. Like the landlords are incompetent and won't get off their ass to call the ISP. So I'm held captive by this.
And you're Comcast to begin with, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're just shit service plus shit landlords.
I mean, I can't give any opinion on Comcast itself because I've never had my own internet. So
Well, I have Spectrum Internet, which is bad.
I have my phone through Verizon, so I wanted to get internet through them. But yeah, they don't apparently serve LTE where I am when it comes to actual home internet instead of just phone.
Mm-hmm.
So like I can get what they call a jetpack, which is basically a glorified hotspot, which is $90 a month for 100 gigs, which isn't bad,
No, it's
but
not that
one,
bad.
I can't afford it, and two, I looked at my data usage on my phone's hotspot, and in less than a week of the payment cycle, I've used up half my data, and I have 15 gigs. So
Wow.
my,
So,
my day-to-day internet usage is a lot more than 100 gigs a month.
I'm afraid to say how many gigs I use a month. I know what my weekly gig usage is. It's 300 over 300 gigs a week.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. That's mostly because I'm uploading a lot.
Yeah, so, yeah, my viewers who are seeing this in fucking December probably are just looking at a blank paint tool side screen because I'm also eating in the meantime.
And since we took a week off from doing this, there's a lot that happened in a week.
Oh, technically 2 weeks.
Yes, technically 2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
Because right after we recorded last time, they had the Animal Crossing Direct, which blew me away. And there's something I've been wanting your opinion on that has nothing to do with Animal Crossing now. It just happened recently. Hisuian, Zoroark, and Zora. I need to know your thoughts.
I like them. It's
So do
nice to
I.
get an actual Nuggetsu.
I love them.
I'm glad to see Unova getting some love in this game.
Yeah. With Braviary and Basculegion
Mm-hmm.
and now Zorua.
And the lore behind it's surprisingly really dark too.
Yeah. I mean, Legends is already shaping up to be a dark game, so.
Mm-hmm. Like, I'm very excited for it.
I would be more excited if I could afford video games right now.
Right.
Does G-Max Pikachu's shiny just have the same shiny colors as regular Pikachu?
I think so, but with a red tint because of the Gigantamax red tint.
I mean,
bullshit.
ignore the clouds.
Yeah, then it's all the same.
Rest.
The Chinese don't change with the G-Max shit. At least I don't ever noticed it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm currently formatting sprites for Pseudonymous because I have nothing better to do.
I'm building up the mountain around my lighthouse. Like we've always stated, this series and any series, like any collaborative series we do, most likely will always be podcast format. So you're welcome to listen. You don't have to watch the boring shit.
Yep.
No, when like, I had a feeling when they did that found footage stuff, it was Zoroark and Zorua because of the cry. But the designs for them were phenomenal.
I don't remember if we ever heard the cry, but people were saying it was Zorua and Zoroark because of them going out of their way to mention the time, which, like 7:06 and 7:07 p.m. 76 and 77 are Zorua and Zoroark's regional dex numbers.
I'm surprised I didn't catch that. That's clever.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I like all this future tech back in what is Old West Japan.
It's got to be plot related.
Yeah, Arceus is time travel something.
I mean, Dialga, I guess. But
Right.
it's got to be plot related somehow because they've done it twice.
Mm-hmm. And it's starting to stand out now.
The guy in the found footage thing called it a strange device.
Right.
So he doesn't know what it is, which means it's not like common in that time period.
Right. Which I appreciate them pointing that out, at least.
Yeah.
So that kind of puts more weight into the theory that this is Cyrus's perfect world he created. I don't know why I like that idea.
Personally, I don't think that's what they're going for.
I would be shocked.
I'm going to change the color of the G-Mix Pikachu's electricity tail, just because it's boring otherwise.
Most of the Gigantamax are boring.
I don't know. Like, I like a bunch of them.
Eevee. It gets big and fluffy. Inteleons, I actually really like. It just becomes a sniper tower.
Yeah, I love that. I like Butterfree a lot, too.
Oh, yeah, that was the one I used for my playthrough. I love that one so much.
Butterfree, Toxtricity, Sandaconda,
Inteleon was so good.
I'm gonna be a basic bitch and say I really like the Charizard one.
That wasn't bad for being what it is.
Yeah.
Like, it could have gone so many different ways. Like, the Kanto started ones, well, Venusaur's not that good. But Blastoise being a fortress was awesome.
Well, that looks good, I guess. This now. I missed the spot. Oops.
So Animal Crossing, are you the only one who plays, or does Giga play too?
I think I'm the only one.
You should. It's awesome. Did you see the direct for it, Keileon?
Didn't watch.
Oh, the Roost is coming back.
I know that. I have a general idea of what's going on. I just didn't watch the direct.
Everything is back. That's not an exaggeration either. And then there's DLC for it and everything.
Yeah, that might be interesting.
It's Happy Home Paradise. And I guess like after you do so many things on the archipelago, you get to use that stuff you learned on your island to customize the inside of your villagers' homes. And like you can make I think you can make your rooms bigger. I'm not 100% sure on that one. But like that's one of the features. I'm very excited for it. And the new villagers.
Yeah, the new villagers look interesting, but I'm not into any of them except for maybe the deer.
Shino. I really like her.
I just have a thing for deer, so yeah.
I like seeing more mythical creatures brought into Animal Crossing. I mean, I don't know. I have a feeling I know what she is. Like, she's either a demon or... Oh, what the hell's that? I can't pronounce it. That Chinese wolf, lion, dragon, dog thing. Your Kedrick is based off of it.
A Kieran.
Yes, a Kieran.
Let me look up a picture of her, because if she was a Kieran, then how do you spell her name?
Shino, I think. I only don't like her personality. She's peppy, which shocks the hell out of me. I was expecting snooty.
Could be a Kieran. I doubt it.
Or a snow yokai.
Because Kieran usually have one horn or three.
True.
So I am done eating, so now I am no longer distracted.
I was very excited for her and Marlo, but Marlo just because it's based off Marlon Brando's character from The Godfather. I got a kick out of that.
Now, endless color theory. See what goes well with whatever the fuck I'm doing.
Color theory's fun though, at least.
See, I'm trying to find a good contrasty color that also doesn't clash.
What color are you trying to contrast?
Dark blue and a desaturated teal. I think I nailed it with the saturated purple.
No, I was going to definitely say purple. Or a nice green.
That works. That works.
So you know what sucks? I just found this out recently, but I guess it's been a problem for 7 months.
What?
Remember that app you told me about, Nintendroid? For turn your Android into a, like basically a Joy-Con?
Sure.
Nintendo blocked
I remember what
it.
you're talking about. What?
Nintendo blocked the use of it.
Oh, well, I just got an Amiibo power tag, so, like,
What's that?
good luck blocking Nintendo.
What's an Amiibo power tag?
It's from the same company that made Action Replay.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. That can spoof Amiibos?
Yep.
Like, it can make them, or it acts as one?
It acts as one. What do you mean can make them?
Oh, you can make NFC tags. You can make your own Amiibos. I was thinking about doing that, but it sounds so complicated. But Phoenix, you're talking about piracy. Shut the fuck up.
Who cares?
Nintendo's letting the scalpers get away buying all this shit out. I don't care at this point. Like, I was going to, like, the pre-orders for the new Series 5 cards went live today. In 3 minutes, they were sold out.
Oh yeah,
and I was waiting because I was going to buy a couple packs of them. See if I can get one of the characters I wanted from the new batch, or Raymond's card, just so I could gloat over the fact that I can give Raymond to people. But no, 3 minutes. I didn't even get to the checkout before it said it was out of stock.
Oh.
It's the scalpers. Fuck scalpers, man.
Yeah.
I hope they all choke on a dick and die.
That might be a little bit strong.
I'm very passionate about this.
Save this as 025_1.
So this action replay amiibo thing, you can like put the bin files from the amiibo the Animal Crossing shit on them.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm not good at explaining it, but yeah.
Okay, I'm going to see if my GameStop has one because reasons.
If not, you can buy one online.
Yeah, I'll probably get it off Amazon.
I mean, you can buy one directly from. What? Who were there? Are they Datel? Hold on. So a power tag is... yeah, you can just buy it right off of Code Junkies.
Oh, bro, I remember Code Junk. I remember that shit from the Power Action Replay days.
Make this stuff.
I'm surprised Nintendo doesn't go after them.
They kind of do. Sometimes it's complicated. It's more so like when oh, whoops, that's not the thing that I wanted. When X and Y were new, there was a code to get the Latios and Latios Megastones, and Nintendo did tell them to remove that code because it wasn't supposed to be available yet.
Gotcha, but like once it's out there, people have it.
Yeah, but they did remove the code, so at least until ORAS came out.
I'm sure it was shared around online though afterwards. Before.
That's not how the 3DS ones work.
Oh, it was built-in shit.
Yeah, or rather, you have to. It's server side shit.
Oh.
Rather than client side, like the DS ones were.
Okay.
It's just a failing how the 3DS worked.
See, I didn't have one for the 3DS version.
Right.
And the way the action the amiibo spoofing thing works, it's just put the code on it and go.
Again, I'm not good at explaining it. It's like you have to plug in one of the peripherals that comes with the power tag, and you have to put the power tag on it, and you have to get the bin files, and you have to name them a certain way. But in the end, yes, you do just use the bin files to spoof an amiibo with the power tag.
Well, I do have the bin files. Thank you.
Honestly, finding bin files was the hardest part of all of it, but I'm just not good at explaining.
Right. It sounds decently simple except for the except for the renaming thing. That's where I'm getting a little confused. But
well, you have to name it. You have to name it according to the actual amiibo name. Because otherwise it won't recognize it or something like that.
Okay. I'm sure there's like tutorials online about all this.
Oh yeah. I found a tutorial myself. I'm just bad at explaining.
Well, you're fine. Huh. I never did this.
Also, I want to bring up something. Star Set.
I haven't listened to the new album yet. Oh, I completely forgot. I feel bad. I completely slipped my mind.
I pre-ordered merch yesterday, and I love it.
Say that again?
I said I got my pre-ordered merch yesterday.
Oh, nice. But you were happy about that.
But oh my god, some of their new songs are amazing.
Like I can't believe I completely slipped my mind. Like I saved the album and everything, and it's been a crazy 2 weeks on my end.
Yeah. What else was there? There was a couple of Last Life episodes.
Oh my god, that was so good. I think I'm caught up anyways.
Mm.
I'm surprised Green didn't get the extra life sooner. And I'm shocked Scar was the one who gave it to him. Was Scar, right?
Yeah, right. Also, you might be missing an episode because there was definitely stuff after that. Did you watch this week's episode?
Where all hell broke loose and Green got all 3 Wither Skulls?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see that come into fruition.
I'm just worried that someone's going to steal the other 2 skulls before he can get to them.
Yeah. I thought he ended with him having all 3.
No, he hid 2 of them.
Oh, I hope no. Yeah, like that's something you should keep on your person at all times.
But he explained his reasoning for not doing that. If he dies, then he loses all his progress.
And I think it's obvious what he planned on doing at that point.
Yeah.
That's something I'm excited to see. Like, he somehow tricks the whole server to coming onto one location, and he just summons the Wither.
I swear, like, Green is a fucking god of chaos.
He's the bad guy of the season. Like, if they had antagonists and protagonists of this series, he's definitely the antagonist of this season. Like, Second Life, that's been, or Third Life, whatever, Last Life. They gotta come up with a better name for that, to be honest.
Last Life is good.
Yeah, I like Last Life.
And I think they're planning to keep Last Life.
Well, I find it more entertaining than the Hermitcraft.
I mean, that's just because of the nature of it.
Yeah, I like the drama.
Yeah.
The drama, the subterfuge, the betrayals.
I mean, it says something that Green has been in 2 Hermitcraft seasons plus season 8, which is still ongoing. And he's cost a war in both of them.
I know. I'm still waiting for the one in this season.
Yeah.
Unless it happened and I stopped watching it. Is that fixed? Yeah. I can't believe I forgot to put those on.
Like, I don't think anything so far can be considered a war, but there has definitely been some scuffles.
Mm-hmm.
That is not what I wanted.
Who do you think's going to win this season of Half-Life, though? Or Half-Life? Last Life.
I don't know, honestly. I only really watch the Southlanders,
Mm-hmm.
and at that, only like half of them.
Yeah, it's just like... Oh, what's that one?
I
Impulse? Impulse and Green's who I watch.
Mm. You started watching Impulse?
You told me to check his... You told me to check out his Half-Life. Half-Life? Why do I keep calling it Half-Life? Last Life.
I mean, yeah, I did, but I just...
Well,
I didn't know that yet.
He's been going along so much with Green. I was like, man, as well just watch it too. They seem like the big power team right there.
Yeah.
But I don't think Green's going to go all the way to the end. I think he's going to get himself killed with this Wither thing.
Probably.
And it's going to turn him into server enemy number 1. The only thing I think, if they could change one rule, it's like, I don't think you should have it where only red can be killed. Or you can only be hostile towards red if red is hostile towards you. I think they should be like tit for tat. If you start some shit, let me start some shit back kind of thing.
I believe that's how it works.
But I thought green and yellow lives couldn't kill another green and yellow life. Unless indirectly.
Oh, I mean, you can defend yourself.
Huh?
And green and yellow can kill each other if they're the boogeyman.
Well, there's that, yeah. Which I think that needs to be refined.
The idea behind it, it's not so much a rule as it is like courtesy, because like you can defend yourself, you can attack them if you're the boogeyman, but at the end of the day, it's not a competition so much as it is they're all content creators. That's why Scar lasted so long during Third Life, because they didn't want to just end his series.
Speaking of Scar, how he just went from the most lives on the server to red.
Yeah.
That was the most Scar shit ever.
It was me, and I was like, if I was playing Last Life, and I was in a team, I would say, okay, if anyone's a boogeyman, tell me, because I have an idea and I don't want other people to get that idea before I can actually use it.
Mhm.
And it would be to just have the boogeyman give all but one of their lives to another, like, alliance member, and then just wait it out.
Exactly. That's like a cheaty way to do it. That's literally something I thought about. Why don't they just kind of cheat the way out of it if they're a boogeyman instead of just randomly putting a obsidian down and then a blasting a crystal, Mambo.
Oh, I mean, Mumbo really likes his end crystals.
I know he does. That would have worked too. Fully worked, I mean, instead of half-ass work.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the one who caught on to it and got everyone away before the explosion took everyone out?
Etho.
Right.
He's the one that threw the poison potion.
Right. Like, if that went off, a lot of people would have died to that end crystal.
Yeah. But it should be noted that Etho didn't really catch on so much as it is he had an idea to know who the boogeyman was.
Mm-hmm.
Because the boogeyman would obviously go after someone who is being hurt by poison.
Right.
It just so happens that the poison also got everyone away from where Mumbo was about to place the end crystal.
So it was a happy accident.
Yeah.
It was still funny. But the best part is Mumbo basically played it, saying, "Yeah, I'm the boogeyman," in a way. When he was like, "Who would you kill?" Anyone I can.
Everyone just goes.
No one bets an eye to it.
Yeah.
And he literally tried it 5 seconds later.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they were kind of asking for it at that point.
Yeah.
What number is Pichu? Like 1 something.
I don't know. I don't know the Johto that well.
172.
Oops. Thank you, Giga.
Don't mention it.
That's impressive that you just pulled that out of your head that fast.
My viewers are probably wondering what the fuck I'm doing because they can't see my Windows Explorer, and for good reason. I'm not going to show it because then you'll see spoilers. Throw these all in here. Okay. Do that. Cool. I have 3 Windows Explorer things open right now.
Doesn't that, like, slow down the computer?
No?
Oh.
Why would it?
I don't know. Sometimes if I have too many things open, things get a little, testy.
I mean, they're just file Explorer windows. They're not going to do anything.
I'm, like, talking about, like, a lot of programs and shit. Like, if I have something open while my video is rendering, the render will take, like, an extra 10 to 20 minutes, depending on the length. But if I have nothing going, sometimes it finishes early.
Okay. Yeah, sure, that works. I'm just, like, confused as to what I'm doing.
So I might get back into live streaming soon.
Ooh.
And I think I know the perfect game to return with.
Which would be what?
Stardew.
What?
Stardew Valley.
I cannot hear you.
Stardew Valley.
Oh, okay.
Something relaxing and easy to play.
Mm.
Until I'm in Skull Caverns anyways. But it's just an idea. I don't want to promise anyone to anything. Viewers. I'm talking about it, thinking about it. It's an idea. Because streaming is kind of stressful.
Oh.
At least I found it stressful.